This guy's not sure what he wants to do, is he? Let's get past him. That's one thing that'll irritate me. Not so much irritate. It's when people like indicate before they've looked. Like, what you need to do is look, indicate, look, move. Because what could have happened there is that, say you're driving along, blah 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 blah, then you indicate, and all of a sudden the guy that's just behind you in the other lane has anchored on his brakes because he thinks you're just going to swing out, which people do. I mean, people move without indicating, so I mean, it's entirely possible. So that people anchor on their brakes and then they cause backlogs, all of that kind of jazz. It's just dangerous. But the good news is, well, I suppose it's needed to happen for a while, is the whole learner drivers being allowed on the motorway. Now, I don't think learner drivers should be allowed on the motorway if they're just with their parents or their friend or whatever. If they're with a proper school, like if they're with in a proper driving car with the extra pedals, all of that kind of stuff, then yeah, get them to learn how to drive on a motorway. Because I remember passing my test and going on the motorway for the first time was horrible. This is when I did my car test, because that was about 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. And yeah, like, you don't want your first experience on a motorway to be scary. You don't need that. What you want is your first motorway experience is to be with an instructor who can instruct you how to do it properly. Like, even the slip lanes and stuff on motorways are dangerous, because if you go on them too slow and the traffic's moving at the speed limit, then you can cause problems. And then again, if you go on too fast for the road, as in there's a bit of traffic so everyone's slowed down a bit, then you're going to cause problems as well, because then you're going to be trying to get in between cars that you're going past. Like, you're going to start undertaking people without even realising. Like, you don't want to be doing that. But that'd be really good if they managed to get that through. I definitely think it's a good idea. Also, it's quite windy out tonight, which you can probably tell, because it's going to be all muffled and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just think it's a good thing. It's the people that drive like bad hell as soon as they're past that worry me as well, because you see it, and it's always, well, I say always, most of the time it's people driving Vauxhall Corsas that cause the problem. I mean, how any insurer will insure a 17, 18 year old that has modified their Vauxhall Corsa is beyond me, because it's just got crash written all over it. It really does. But, you know, and then people like, well, I say people like me, more sensible people who go out and buy a sensible car for their first car and don't do it up, drive for a few years, get along with it, and move on in the world. I think that was a Gritter trailer. Haven't seen one of those before. Get a sensible first car, learn how to drive after a year, maybe two, then start moving along. Makes perfect sense. Anyway, this road is icy. Yay!